Hello! I am trying a different angle tonight, so hopefully I won't get in the way as much. Here is my soap that I made live yesterday. I am going to cut it now and get to see what's on the inside, because the outside really only means so much. The inside's what counts in the real world, in your personal life, and in soap. So I have a feeling that this didn't come out quite the way I wanted it to. And that's okay. It was an experiment. I think it's still going to be pretty. I just don't think it's going to be quite what I had envisioned. And so I've been brainstorming my next attempt. But we'll see how this goes. Hopefully my head's not in the way. I moved the camera so my shoulder wouldn't be in the way. But now there's the issue of my big old head. Alright, so this is the side cut. Let me see if you can see that. Kind of. Alright, so this is the side cut, which is really not the look that I'm going for, but this is not the cut that I'm going for either. This is just to get the ends off. The swirls never go all the way to the end very well, so I cut the ends off first, and then the ends go into sampler packs. So if you ever get either a mixed bag or an all quacked up, those are made from the end pieces. And those are just for people that want to try a little bit of this and a little bit of that, don't really know what they want. We have these. Frequently, these are also what my family uses for soap. Alright, so that's the other side end piece. So we kind of have an idea, and there is definitely some marbling in there. See that black and white swirl? Definitely not looking like the picture I had sampled, which makes me super nervous, by the way. I never ever share my inspiration photo. If I have an inspiration photo, a lot of times it's just whatever's going on in my brain. But I usually don't share it because I know that it's not going to come out exactly like that. But this time, I thought I'd challenge myself by making my inspiration public. Alright, let's see. I am sure that my head was all in that. And in case you're oh no! Oh, this isn't gonna work. Darn. Okay. So, in case you're wondering, this is a cheese slicer, but it doesn't have enough space for this. Okay. So I'm gonna have to cut this by hand, which I sincerely hate doing, mostly because I'm not very good at cutting evenly. Alright, let me find my big old knife. Okay, big old knife at the ready. And before the video, I put little lines on this. I don't know if you can see it, but there's little lines showing me about where I need to cut, so I can keep it somewhat even. Oh no, it cracked quite a bit. Alright, so we definitely have some crackage in there, which means I used a little too much titanium dioxide, most likely. Again, still useful, still pretty, just not what I wanted. Also, something that doesn't happen with the cheese slicer. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, now I'm really nervous. Oh yeah, it's cracking again. Alright, well, you win some, you lose some. This might be a loss. Which means discounted bars! Yay! Alright, let me see if I can use the cheese slicer for the midway cut, because I do still want to see what this looks like on the inside. So I cut it first like this, and now I'm cutting it sideways, because really the design should be right here in the middle. I do believe this will work just fine for this cut. Oh yeah. Line that up here. Oh, my head's probably all in the way. I am so sorry. I do not know how to stay out of the way. Oh, love that thing. Okay. Alrighty. So this was definitely, you can see the batter was a little too thin. So it wasn't quite as distinct as I was hoping. But there's definitely, you see the white veins right there. And then a little bit of the gold. I think the gold will use a little more pigment next time. It actually kind of reminds me of like a dark version of Starry Night, which I really like. And it still smells very, very good with all that melon scent. All right, let's see what the next ones look like. Here we go. It's a messy process. So as I said in my last video, these do have to sit for 6 weeks to cure. So they're all messy now. They will not be. So last night they were completely liquid. Tonight they are kind of like a real firm, I don't want to say it's like Play-Doh, but it's kind of close. And then by 6 weeks from now, it'll be a nice hard bar. So let me see if you guys can actually see that. Yeah, you can see that. So there's definitely some veining. The gold needs more. You can't see the gold enough, but the white looks magnificent. I actually really like that speckling there. It almost looks, honestly, more like, instead of a marble, it almost looks like it has some granite to it. Let's see. All right, last one for marble attempt number 1, which will definitely not be my final attempt, because that's what happens when I start doing this stuff. I'm like, no, I can do it better. Let me try another dozen times and use up all my resources. All right, so they're all about the same. Very, very similar. So they do, actually, I really like that one. They're growing on me as I look at them even. Ooh, that one. Okay, if you look real close, I don't know if you can see this. It kind of looks like an elephant. Or maybe a brontosaurus eating. You know, like a little brontosaurus head. Little neck, body, legs. Do you see it? You see it? Is it just me? Probably just me. That's okay. So this is attempt number 1. I am really excited about how it came out. It actually came out better than I was expecting. But I'm definitely going to have an attempt number 2, because why not? I learned, and I want to take what I learned and make things better. Let me see if I can get in close there for you, so you can see all. There we go, all 6 of them there. All right, well, thanks for joining me, and you will see attempt number 2 soon. I am probably going to do that one live as well, but I think I'm going to prepare all the colors beforehand. That way everything can be at the right thickness, and you don't have to worry about waiting for me to do all the simple stuff. Or not the simple stuff necessarily, but not the exciting stuff, that's for sure. All right, see you guys later.